Cosby, I need help. I had a Zoom meeting today and I didn't say a single word. I couldn't find a gap to speak.
Let me guess. You were waiting for silence?
Yes, I didn't want to be rude.
Here's the unwritten rule. In Western business culture, silence doesn't exist. If you wait for a pause, you will be invisible forever. You must interrupt.
That sounds so aggressive, though.
Today, I'm going to teach you the surgical knife of interruptions. It's clean, it's polite, and it works every time.
Okay, I'm listening.
The magic phrase is, can I just jump in here? Let me break this down for you. First, can I? This asks for polite permission. You're not demanding, you're requesting.
Right, that makes sense.
Now, just. This is the magic word. It minimizes the interruption. It signals, I will be quick. It takes the edge off completely.
Mm-hmm.
And jump in, this is active, energetic imagery. Much better than saying interrupt. It sounds collaborative, like you're joining the conversation, not stopping it.
That's actually brilliant. But here's my concern. You can't whisper this, right? What's the tone supposed to be? And what if I'm in a meeting with my boss? Does this still work with authority figures?
Actually, this works especially well with bosses because it shows respect through the polite structure, but also demonstrates initiative. Your boss wants you to see you engaged, not silent. You must say it with slightly higher volume than the current speaker. Not shouting, but confident. You're claiming your space.
Can you give me some specific examples of when I should use this? Like, what are the perfect moments?
Perfect timing question. Use it when someone's taking too long to make a point, when the conversation goes off topic and you want to redirect, when you have a question that's building up, or when someone else is dominating the conversation and you need to add your expertise.
Oh, that redirect thing sounds really useful. But what if they keep talking? Do I just stop?
No, you repeat the first two words. Can I just jump in here until they stop. It asserts dominance without aggression. It's persistent but polite.
Oh, wow, that's actually really smart. That persistence thing is genius. But what about body language? Should I be doing anything with my hands or posture while I say this?
Great question. Raise your hand slightly, not like a student, just a gentle gesture that says, I have something to contribute. Lean forward a little to show engagement, and make eye contact with the current speaker. It signals respect while claiming your turn.
What if someone's going completely off topic in a team meeting?
Definitely. Here's how you do it. Can I just jump in here? I think we're getting a bit off track. Should we table this discussion and get back to our main agenda? You've interrupted politely, acknowledged their point without dismissing it, and redirected professionally.
What about virtual meetings? Does this work the same way on Zoom or Teams calls?
Virtual meetings actually make this easier in some ways. You can unmute yourself as you start speaking, which gives you an extra moment to claim the floor. The phrase works exactly the same, but you might need to be slightly more patient with the delay. Also, looking directly at your camera while saying it shows confidence. This phrase fails if you say it slow. Let's practice with our listeners. We are going to drill this for speed. This phrase fails if you say it slow. I'll leave some silence for you to repeat after me. Ready?
Let's do it.
Great. Repeat after me. Can I just jump in here? Now imagine you are excited, with a bit of a higher pitch. Can I just jump in here? Try it. Great. Now the double tap technique. Imagine they didn't hear you the first time. Can I just jump in here? Go for it. Perfect.
Okay, so let's say I've successfully jumped in. Now what? What do I actually say after that magic phrase?
This is crucial. Have your first sentence ready before you interrupt. Make it count. Start with something that connects to what they just said, like, I love that point and I'd like to add, or that reminds me of something important, or building on what you just said, you want seamless connection, not jarring disruption.
That makes so much sense. Are there any variations of this phrase I should know? Like, what if can I just jump in here doesn't feel natural for me?
Great question. Here are some variations. Can I just add something here? Can I just interject for a moment? Can I just chime in? Or even, can I just build on that? The structure stays the same. Can I just followed by a collaborative action word? Pick the one that feels most natural for your speaking style.
I want to make sure I don't mess this up. What are the biggest mistakes people make when they try to interrupt politely?
Definitely. Here are some common mistakes we see. First, saying it too quietly, then you have to repeat it awkwardly. Remember, confidence is key. If you're jumping in, it's because you have something to say that is valuable to the conversation. Second, saying it too aggressively, you sound rude. Third, not having your next sentence ready. You get the floor and then you fumble. And fourth, apologizing immediately after. Never say sorry for interrupting right after you interrupt.
This is actually making me feel more confident already. Actually, that last point about not apologizing is really interesting. How do I know if I've chosen the right moment to interrupt? Are there signs I should watch for?
Excellent question. Look for natural breath pauses. Even in rapid speech, people need to breathe. Watch for when someone starts repeating themselves. That's your cue that they're running out of new content. Listen for filler words like or so. Those are tiny gaps you can slip into. And if someone's been talking for over 2 minutes straight, you have permission to interrupt regardless of other cues.
I feel like I have a whole toolkit now. This is going to change how I show up in meetings.
That's exactly what we want to hear. Remember, confidence and communication is a skill you can develop. Start small, practice often, and soon this will feel completely natural. Your voice matters. Make sure it's heard.
This is so helpful. Can we practice with some real scenarios? Like pretend you're dominating a conversation and I need to jump in.
Perfect. I'll play the dominating speaker. Okay, so as I was saying about our quarterly projections, I think we really need to dive deep into the analytics. And I've been looking at the numbers from multiple angles. And there's this fascinating trend that I noticed when I was reviewing the data last week. And it really got me thinking about our strategy moving forward. And
Can I just jump in here? I'd love to hear more about that trend you mentioned. Can you give us the specific numbers so we can discuss next steps?
excellent. That was textbook perfect. You used a phrase with confidence, you acknowledge what I was saying about the trend, and you redirected to something actionable. You didn't just interrupt, you improved the conversation. That's the goal.
Wait, you mentioned this is for Western business culture. What if I'm in a meeting with people from different cultural backgrounds? Does this still work?
That's a sophisticated point. In mixed cultural settings, this phrase actually works well because it's polite and respectful. However, you might want to wait slightly longer for natural pauses with colleagues from cultures that value silence more. The key is reading the room. If the meeting style is more formal and turn taking, adjust accordingly. But in most international business contexts, this approach is perfectly acceptable.
Awesome. So, what's this week's challenge, Cosby?
This week's challenge is in your next video call, try to use this phrase once, even if it's just to agree with someone. Like, can I just jump in real quick? I agree and I'd like to add something more. Dot, dot, dot.
I'll definitely have to give that a go. I think that's it for this week's episode.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if there's anything specifically we can help you with in future episodes. We want to hear from you. Comment below and let us know how your practice went. Did you successfully jump in?
And remember, if you found this helpful, share it with someone who struggles with the same issue. We're all learning together. Until next time, keep it unwritten.
Thanks. Bye-bye.